Good morning. So, Trump administration froze federal funding for social services within the state of Illinois. Needed to be done. State of Illinois is not blue, for real, for real. Okay. Um, Not that it's red either. Who cares about the colors? Mix them together, they're purple. Who cares? Whatever. But my point is that Illinois is not as liberal as it projects to be. Significant issues within our state, but the money for social services has not been spent efficiently and equally. Okay, being that I am from Cook County, but has been in social services or state employment that service the western region part of Illinois, I can say coherently that no, funding and the expenditure of those funds are not distributed fairly. And this is done by many people who are in state agencies, because Illinois state agencies are top heavy with senior public service administrators and public service administrators who are, they make decisions based on your race, based on your age, based on whether or not they like you, based on the fact that they might have been in their state employment for 10, 15 years, or, so they're comfortable, or based on the fact that they just got their position. So they like, in their 30s and they're excited and they're already a senior public service administrator exempt employee. Calm down. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? Those individuals will cost the state significant in liabilities with how other state staff are treated, okay? And so when you look at the funding that's going on throughout the state and you look at the people responsible for expending those funds or for distributing those grants throughout, and I know we're not the only state who does it that way. All the states do what they do when they do it. But, Illinois, Trump took away our money. What you think was going to happen? You know what I mean? If you don't put up a good argument to demonstrate how the funding could be, used equally, if you don't gridlock your own social services circumstances, then yeah, it would take someone else's administration, such as Trump's, to come in and pay attention to what's highlighted. And when you have a federal administration that is already at odds with a state administration, it's easy to give one entity a reason to closely review another entity and make decisions based on that. Illinois is, like any other place, crooked.